Figured I'd come out here. It's been a while since I do a little garage update slash talk. Maybe a few of you guys are out there awake. I know last night I was watching Billy and Tommy thrashing on their Tommy's truck. So I figured I'd come out here and do a little videoing myself as to what I got going on in this garage. We got good old Sleepy Joe that we're trying to get him ready for our North versus South race down here, Mike Corley. And if you guys have been watching on my personal channel, I was able to find some people to do the starter. But again, the starter is it's a big issue, man. So right now, they told me they got to take the starter apart to actually make it work. But yeah, let's not waste any more time. Show you guys what I got going on here. Let me first. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night, getting ready for this new season that's to come. And I gotta see if I find my flashlight. Well, I could use my phone and we could look at it. But I appreciate you guys, man. It's gonna be an awesome season. We're in Florida right now, and it's not that cold right now, but hope you guys had an awesome time watching the event we had this weekend, Redemption 4. If you guys haven't caught that video, put that video out there. So see what we got going on here, guys. So we're under the Hellcat swapped S10. As you can see, I put that Holly oil pan on it. And the issue that I'm having is, if you can see real quick, I don't know if you can see right there, but the starter is not engaging with the flex plate. So I had to have a guy, I don't know if you can see it here. Let's see if we could, well, yeah, you can see it right here. If you look right under there, you can see that there's a spacer between the crank and the flex plate. It's like a 1/4 inch. Well, in order to make that work, the quarter inch spacer that's over here is pushing everything out, so it's obviously kicking my butt. And we had to basically machine the starter down. But today I was fooling around. And by the way, guys, you guys can see my Caprice 2-door Landau edition box Chevy, which I don't know what motor I'm gonna put in this thing, but it's probably gonna be something cool. And out there, you guys got the one and only. Not a lot of you guys know that I got the Junkyard Donk, but if anybody follows me on Instagram, you know I got this LS powered twin turbo 1975 Caprice. We took it out today, had some fun with it. What's going on, Mike? Figured I'd come out here and do a little update as to what I got going on. Yeah, I got the old reliable RV over there. And under that car cover, I actually got like a lowrider with hydraulics and all that stuff. You know, just to have a little bit of everything. Have some racing, have some big rim racing, have some street racing, and a little bit of everything. But let's come over here and check what I've done so far to this S10. Because like I said, I haven't put too many videos in a while, but we're trying to run full exhaust. That exhaust is obviously the exhaust that it had. So all I'm doing right now is I had to cut it up here to try to make it mate those headers I got going on. And right here, went to the local O'Reilly's, got myself already a piece, already welded the V-band up there. So I gotta make a little contraption across. Over here, I got the other piece that I already have that's gonna fit right up in here and mate right with here. Now, I don't know what recommendations you guys got, but the only issue that I see that I'm running in by running this full exhaust is the fact that my water lines for my intercooler or heat exchanger are actually running right here close by. So I don't know if I need to wrap them. See how close that could be to the exhaust right there? So I don't know if that's gonna be okay or that it's gonna regenerate too much heat and I should go ahead and wrap those water lines to some extent. But all new fuel lines, fuel filter, transmission cooler down up in there. And let me see if I move some other stuff away. You guys can see. New fuel pump, fuel lines, and I mean the truck under here, this is the first time I actually have it. Mac long travel brackets. This is the first time I actually have it under here. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably undercoat the rest of all this stuff that I got under here to make it all work. But I wanna run full exhaust, so like that I could run as many classes as possible. And let me tell you, by driving this out here with these little exhausts, man, this thing's a handful. So I'm fixing to go ahead and run full exhaust on this, so like that. Well, I could do that too. I would just have to redo them again, because if you see, they're coming up. Where are they? Where are them jokers at? See, they're coming up right up under here. This is where I got them. Then they come into the bed and obviously feed everything up there. So in order to run them on the outside of the frame, yeah, I would have to MacGyver something, because that's where the cage bolts onto. And I mean, I was gonna run them inside the cab, and then I was told not to run them inside the cab, because that's where I wanted to put them from the beginning. I didn't want to come down the firewall. And oops, hold on. But that's the way I ran it. And now I feel like once I get up in here to feed that V-band right there, it's gonna be real close to this piece right here. It's still gonna be like about an inch away, but I don't know if there could have been some like heat wrap, or just like what I used on these wires over here in the harness and stuff, or something around it. But if not, I'm gonna have to probably run it inside, which I'm not trying to. But let's move some stuff around and bring this baby down. As you see, it's got plenty of clearance up here. Yeah, I know. Now that I'm thinking about it, I had to get this 90-degree filter mount, because the regular one was hitting all these linkages and stuff like that. So nothing to hide here. Let me just move this welder on and try to bring this joker down so y'all can see. But I know some stuff you think about and some stuff you don't. That's where I feel like I ran into some issues when I didn't really think of everything right off rip. So let's get this out of here so I can bring this joker down. And I'll read the comments now when I get a chance and figure out where the hell this power cord is at to this thing. I got the welder tied into where this is supposed to go. And don't mind the mess, guys. I'm pretty messy, so if anybody's out there with some heavy ODC or OCD, y'all bear with me, because I got a mess in here for sure. So let's see what we got when I bring this joker down. Oh, that's true, man. I got stuff everywhere. I'm hoping to get that 69 Camaro. I got the fenders painted on the dunk over there. I got a keyboard. I'm playing music every once in a while. There's so much stuff in here, man. This is what happens when you film for a living and you want to have like cars and stuff like that. They never get done. There's always something to do to them. But this thing is looking off the chain. I mean, I know I got to put fenders and all that stuff on this, but basically everything is there. We got the steering linkages done. The dipsticks in. Had to custom fit that. Manifolds are in. All the wiring is in. 16 spark plugs, guys. A bunch of spark plugs. It's crazy that I see a lot of people now grabbing these Hellcat superchargers and putting them on LS's, you know, with an adapter plate. So we got this little Mickey Mouse on a budget oil catch can from Amazon special. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of stuff, man. I'm telling you, and y'all haven't even seen the small tire car that I actually got that at my buddy's shop. Well, I think some of you guys did when I put it up there, and then I privated the video. So, alternator, one wire that I had to order, and that came in. Oil cooler, factory Hellcat oil cooler up front. I just redid all the lines and stuff. Factory S10 aluminum radiator. Well, not factory, factory size. Dual fans. And then here's what I'm saying. As you can see, I had to feed this intercooler. And there comes the lines and they go down. So my thing was I was going to shoot them in right here through the firewall and bring them, you know, nicely tucked into the cab, which everything's looking real clean in here. See my little Amazon special too? But everything works. All the relays, everything's wired, done. Once I put the chair in, you don't even tell. I got my little switch panel right there. Little custom. It's got a little USB charger on it. But I was gonna run the lines in here. Then my buddy told me, all right, so if you got the lines in here, but one of those lines burst and it bursts inside the truck by accident or by chance, or I don't even know how, he says you're gonna get splashed with hot water. So I was like, damn, that made its case. So here's it's actually off a Mitsubishi Montero is what I'm using. Yeah, that's why I can't run them inside, man. I gotta figure something out. I might try to run them outside the frame rail somehow, some way, but that's something that, like I said, I didn't account for the exhaust being so close. But this is off a Mitsubishi Montero, guys, if you could believe that. Then I had to make a custom shroud for it. So, 18-gallon fuel cell. Got a little fuel cell here for the nitrous. And yeah, that's what we're looking at. That's the stock Hellcat intercooler pump. And then all these little fittings, man, to make everything like work and connect. These didn't come with a shroud, so I had to get a fan and a shroud that I made. Had a little shop where they, you know, on a press did it all there. So other than that, everything back here is ready, man. Looking clean. I got the tonneau cover to go over it, and nobody will know what I have under here. But yeah, one of the biggest. Here we got our little engine start. So we turn this on. Obviously, I don't got the battery connected. Everything gets power. The Holly gets powered over there. Tap the engine start button. Everything works. When I went to go do it, if you guys have seen the short on my personal channel, most of you guys have asked me, man, where's the videos of the Hellcat? Well, I put it on my personal channel. At one point in time, I don't know what I was thinking. I decided to start another channel, and at the same time, it's like a blessing and a curse. You know, I just should have continued dropping everything I had here. But guys, man, I'm a regular dude, just like all you guys that are watching right now. And we're doing all this like in a backyard boogie, trying our best, our hardest, to do something that has really never been seen or done on this platform. Maybe on an OBS truck, they've done something, or I don't know, but this is super cool. I have been wanting to do this setup for a while because one of the hardest things was for me to get in and out. And these seats are like super comfy off a Corvette. And, you know, like I said, I got a passenger seat, so hopefully I could do some ride-alongs with a couple people and film their reaction as they're riding in here. I'm going to try to take all my kids and stuff like that. And if I could take a few viewers at a show or wherever, that'd be great. But this truck, you know, I was supposed to make it to Sick Week. God only knows why things happen the way they do. And the day that I was supposed to fill out the Sick Week registration, which I had been warned and told and retold, and I was waiting for it at 9 in the morning. At 6 a.m., guys, that day, they called me from work, and I had to literally run out to do a concrete job. And once I got there, I was so wrapped up with the concrete. You know, you guys know that concrete don't wait for nobody. So I was so wrapped up with the concrete that 9 o'clock came, 10 o'clock came. We didn't finish pumping till about noon. And it's when I remembered, I said, man, I know I have to do something today. And sure enough, it was registered for Sick Week. And once I got on there, they were sold out. So I'm going to definitely try to make it next year for sure. But that was the deadline for this truck. Well, like I said, now I'm having the issue that I had to have the starter machine down there. So basically what I had to do is take a 1/4 inch off the starter face But now the gentleman that's doing it, he's having second thoughts. He told me he's got to take the starter apart. And man, I've seen starters being taken apart, and with all the stuff that they got in there, like I've never seen one put back, where it actually works again. So he says to give him a call tomorrow, and hopefully if he's got that starter in tomorrow, I'm going to try to wrap up this exhaust tonight, mock it all up, and then weld it all together solid tomorrow. And basically put my O2 sensor, because that was one of the reasons why I also didn't want to start this motor. I don't want to foul like 16 plugs because I don't have a good AFR reading with my O2 sensor. So exhaust, O2 sensor, and the starter machined. And that's basically it. Like, that's the only thing. The car has fuel. It has liquid. The only thing it doesn't have is liquid back there on the heat exchanger, because I didn't know if I was going to run it or not. Whatever the situation is with the lines right now. So that is the only thing that doesn't have fluid. Y'all can see the fluid is right there for it. And, man, basically everything has been tested. We've fuel pressure tested it for any leaks. Nothing. Tested it here. Everything, it looks like it's going to work. So everything's plugged in. Map sensor, we had to buy this gadget. Everything's been with like a Hellcat tax, which I ain't going to lie, like everything's like super pricey. Being used to LS stuff that you could get a dime a dozen, everything for here has been like something. So we had to get this little block because Mopar decided to not put any vacuum lines or any vacuum ports on these motors right now. So it's got 4 map sensors. One here, one over there, one in the back, and then this one up here. But then they sold me this for $100, which is actually like a little block that has a port for vacuum. Then I could run, my Holley map sensor and everything else, which is pretty crazy. I didn't think that it was going to fight me like that. These brake lines with these factory proportioning valves, I had to move these over, cut the bracket off and move it over because it was all in the way here. When we notched the firewall a little bit back, and like I said, firewall is still in the factory location, so it's just been modified a little bit for the valve covers. So I should still fit technically factory firewall because it's all factory. I just got a cut out in the middle. Hopefully they don't start bitching and moaning about that rule or whatnot. But I'm looking to probably produce 1,000 horsepower, with the motor and a little bit of giggle juice that I got. So hopefully, for hard tire, I don't think I'm going to need a whole lot. Maybe not on the backside. So we're going to try to dial it in the best we can. But, man, guys, if you see, like, the exhaust, how this was before, this is what Sleepy Joe had. And check out this thing. I don't even know how it was breathing at one point. The crazy thing is that I bought this truck. It had that little LS in it. And it's crazy. Like, the way that this was. Look at these welds. I mean, whoever did it was terrible. But that's what I was looking into. And I'm trying to recycle as much as I can. Jeff Thomas, I ended up winning a long travel kit. But I already had these arms here. So I'm going to use these arms. These arms, they're like Speedway arms. And a lot of people criticize them, whatever the case may be. I got the extended ball joint. So I'm doing like I don't want to say it's the poor man's long travel. But this is literally what it is. It's a poor man's long travel. Even though I got a full long travel kit over there. What I can't get over the fact is that the kit comes with brackets and the struts, but it doesn't come with the arms. And the arms alone are about $1,000. So I'm going to first get this thing running, see how much travel I get with this poor man's travel with an 1.5 inch extended ball joint and those arms. I mean, my buddy has it on his S10. He's got about like 7 inches of travel, to be honest. So that might be plenty for what I'm going to be doing. But let's go for a little walk over here. We ended up going to Lyle's shop, Mac Fab Beat Locks, and Lyle, he basically sponsored us with a set of beat locks. So shout outs to Lyle Barnett. Hope to see him this weekend out at, we're headed to the Winter Nationals or US Street Nationals. But as you can see here are Jag Spike wheels. And they've been single bead locked. So I can't thank the man enough. We went over there, we did some videoing in, and he said, "Here you go, man. Let me bless you with these." And they did them in under an hour. So shout outs to MacFab B-Locks. That's gonna look crazy. And if you guys have seen the rendering of the truck with the wrap, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just sand everything down. I'm gonna primer it, and I might hit it with just a little coat of gloss paint, like a single stage, and I'm gonna wrap it completely in that design. What up, Gilbert? Yeah, man. This damn donk, man. I just did this door right here, and I put it on Instagram. Everybody's like loving it. It's like a Toyota Tacoma color, and we got it all nice and pretty. But this little thing, I was driving it today, had the GoPro going, and man, everybody had to do something with this car today. I went to the Walmart. I just drove it all around town. I'm trying to get ready for a no prep donk race in the North versus South, but no donks want to race, so it's pretty tough. Another project that I got the motor for there, right there, and the turbos for is the 69 Camaro. It's on full air ride suspension, shaved door handles, more like a Pro Touring resto mod look. So hopefully, you know, that'll be coming. It's a true RS, and it's hideaway headlights, all that good stuff. That's what we got for that. So yeah, guys, I will show you the lowrider out there and hit some 3-wheels and hit some switches, but it's definitely out there, and I don't think my service out here in the sticks is gonna be that great. But I felt that I would come out here tonight and talk to y'all a little bit. I got my little racing jacket, ready to go. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see, you know, what 2025 is in store. Obviously, we're going to try to do as many live streams as we can. I was looking at this weekend that they had like these security cameras out at this event, and these security cameras were actually like 360 cameras recording and stuff like that. If I could get a mic to those and I'd be able to like come and go, that'd be great. But I'm talking to a few people, a few videographers that are all around town, and seeing, you know, who could help me once I'm out there. Because my plan is, like I said, to take the truck out, you know, set up camp, set up shop, film, record, race. I just feel like, man, I just need to scratch that itch. I think that it's been itching for a while, and I just feel like I need to get out there and make it happen. Clearwater is about 2 hours from me, 2.5 hours, give or take. My dad lives up in St. Pete, so that's probably like about 40 minutes or 30 minutes from where he's at. But yeah, man, I'll be in Bradenton and stuff like that. I mean, I bought a house in Tennessee. That's where we're going to be doing most of our traveling and stuff. And I might take some of the cars up there, but I don't know if I'm going to be 6 months up there, 6 months down here. I'm going to try to do as much as I can with the season. We'll see how it all plays out. I'm trying to go to as many events as we can. I want to race in these events. Just want to have fun, man. I believe that if you're not having fun with what you're doing, then you're doing something wrong. So for the most part, I think that we got a pretty decent program. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen. Might figure out how to. Yeah, I got to figure something out. I got to figure something out because I figure that that's going to be too close for comfort, and it might not work out down there. Especially that, you know, the exhaust is going to be right in it. I don't want to get scolded, but if I bring them in here, it's going to be, I don't know. I got that carpet glued so tight there that I wouldn't begin to tell you where. I mean, I've seen cars that do it all the time, but, you know, they do it with ice boxes and stuff. And then I've seen those plastic hoses that they got all inside in all these, like, full-fledged race cars. But if I'm going to try to, like, daily this and drive it around and have fun with it, you know, the last thing I want is for something like that to pop. But to me, that was the easiest thing when I thought about it. I said, I'm just going to drill a hole through the firewall, bring them right by the tunnel, shoot them out there, and feed them. Sad part is that all this thing's already plumbed, and that's just going to set me back a little bit in order to get it. You know, all these hoses had to go and, you know, I had to buy this piece of hose off of, I don't know what car that came out. I got it all written down in a book. I had to get the other hose down there from another car, and it's all been like trial and error, man. Even my radiator hose. Let's go inside. That's the beauty of being live here, and you guys Well, no Bread Garage. That's where I'm at. I'm in northeastern Tennessee. So I'm literally 20 minutes away from Bristol racetrack, which that's probably where I'm going to be going every. They told me Thursday nights during season they have racing over there. So between Wilkesboro and Bristol, that's where I'm gonna be doing like my testing, and then from there I'm gonna go and I'm like 2 hours away from Mooresville and so forth. So God's been good, man. He gave me that decent, man. Like I got that house as a gift, is the way I see it, because we have been looking for a property in Tennessee for a long time. I want it to be closer to the action. It's pretty hard for me every time I got to grab that RV and take off and go out for 12 hours, and then the following week come back 12 hours. It was just too much. And flying is not the greatest helper either. So now that I got that property, we're planning to head up there like in March, work on it, fix it. Yeah, Mike, hit me up later, man, and let me know your address, and I'll send you a shirt over there, brother. Just let me know your size, and we'll do it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be going a lot to Knoxville Dragway, so you're closer to Knoxville Dragway, but it's all in the same thing, man. We're close by. I feel like, I've developed a good community around me, so I'm hoping that a lot of you guys, that are close by would help out, with the program. We would have a good time racing, man. I mean, I feel like G2K racing, like that racing part needs to come to life. Like, okay, G2K Films, I could have named it G2K Films or G2K Media, but the G2K racing, I feel like I need to race. Like to some point, I'm gonna have to race, win or lose. More to have fun and stuff like that. But let's lift this up. Make sure I can lift it up. Let me grab this little piece of paper, guys. And I know I'm rambling, so at 30 minutes, I'm about to cut it off. Let me show you this, guys. Now that I got Mike there, Backyard Shenanigans. Mike from Backyard Shenanigans, he ended up getting a 3D printer. So if you guys need something 3D printed, he might be able to take care of you guys and do it for you. But check this out, what he did for me. It's the SR10. Look at that thing. That's so badass. And that's going to go right on the grill. Where the hell's the grill? If I can find the grill. Man, I got a huge mess. Look at them crispy fenders for the donk. That's the Red Sea for that. Messy. Whoa. Let me get her LS motor right there. Fully done. Ready to go. Let me show you this. Bam. Where did I, man, I lost my train of thought. Where was I going? Oh, I'm going to the grill. So we got the grill here. Bunch of transmissions, man. Trans galore, bro. People look at me and they say, oh, this guy's just a media guy. And I'm like, yep, I'm just a media guy. And I might Hellcat swap this box too if I get the chance. But yeah, this is going to go right here. I mean, obviously I'm going to remove the emblem, but it's going to sit there flush. I'm going to have to make a little plate for it behind and have it either glued or something on there. But look how sweet that looks. He killed it on that. I can't wait to see the Mopar guy's face when I pull up anywhere with this little truck, especially to the Chrysler dealer, and let them know that my check engine light is illuminated. So I'm gonna be needing help. But let's address this little situation. One more time. Hold on. Got this piece of paper. I honestly wish, guys, to be completely honest with you, that when I bought this, right? This is J&W Performance. There's their number and all that good stuff. When I bought this is that plate we're talking about. That little adapter. Bolts onto the crank. Nowhere here does it say you're going to have to, trim your starter. Nowhere. Crank adapter. That little crank adapter pushes the flywheel out, pushes everything out a 1/4 inch, and now the factory starter does not reach, no matter what the hell I do. Other than having to trim it, which the guys at that machine shop are kind of afraid to do it. A lot of people say, hit that thing with a flapper, or flap this, and cut it. I wish they would have told me, you need a spacer for a Hellcat in order to run this adapter, because your starter is not going to reach. So my starter was coming out here, and all you were hearing was zzz, zzz. Now when I move it more forward, then obviously I'm going to grip on that. But people say, hit it with a flapper. I don't trust it. if by any chance I'm a little off a square or something, trimming or cutting or whatever the hell I got to do, and I end up breaking this flywheel or flex plate or hurting it or whatever, it's not worth it, man. I'd rather spend the $100 and have those guys do it. But they called me on Saturday and said, we can't hold the starter to be able to machine the face. We need you to take it apart, or we're going to try to take it apart. And I'm like, at this point, if you guys could take it apart, do so. I called the guy today. He said if I don't hear from him tomorrow, then to call him, because obviously then they're not going to be able to do it, and I'm going to get the starter back. But then you know what that does to me? That puts me a week and a half behind, because it's already been a week and a half over there. So that's the thing with these things and these delays. But I always say that before these delays, you know, like when stuff begins to like fight you to some extent, some people say, "Oh, take a break from it." I believe that there's a bigger blessing coming down the way. So I don't know where this truck is going to take me. I don't know to what level this truck's going to put me at. I don't know what it's going to do. I don't know what it's going to sound like. Well, I have an idea of what it's going to sound like, because we've all heard these supercharged before. They whine and sound like a little meow, little cat. But I have a feeling that something good's going to come out of Sleepy Joe, because I feel like Sleepy Joe's out of the White House, and then on this little Sleepy Joe, he's going to have to get himself in shape and do it. So let me see what he said right here. Oh, hold on. Let me look back. I can't even look at the comments. Okay. Can you shave your bell housing where your starter bolts up, or have a machine shop shave it? Yeah. I wish I could take that bell housing off, man. If I got to take that transmission out of there, I might as well just give up right now, because I feel like that'd be an option. And I thought of that. I thought of just cutting the face down here, and that probably would have been easier for them. But J&W doesn't recommend for you to cut the bell housing. They tell you cut the starter. And I'm going to show you what I mean, because I have a starter here, because I tried to do it this morning. Well, I didn't try to cut it, but this morning I started fooling around with the factory starter that I had. And we're going to see if we find it in this mess of explosion. And again, guys, I apologize. There's a disclaimer. If you got OCD or ODC, I'm sorry. So here we got this big joker. So basically, I got to take off about a 1/4 inch right here, all around. And they say they couldn't hold this. So this right here comes apart, and there's these 2 bolts somewhere in here. I don't know where the hell they're at now. But I tried to take them out today, and those things were like seized. So I told the guy, I said, if you're going to try to take out those bolts, which I'm going to try to show you in there, there's one there. They're Phillip heads. As you can see, I already ate the head up. So this starter is junk right now. Well, not necessarily, but they want me to machine this face off. And they're saying that they don't have something to hold the starter to be able to cut the face out, because they're afraid that whatever they do have to hold it down, when they begin to cut it, the starter might just fly out of their hands. So, man, I'm at a loss for words, but that's what I need. This whole face to go down 1/4 inch all around it. So hopefully, man, tomorrow, because like I said, I could have brought it here and tried it. Cut it, little level, square, try, and remove it all around the face and get it perfect, and maybe it'll work. That'd be my last resort to bring it. This ain't it. The other one's like a little mini starter, so it's about here. But these 2 bolts take out this front portion. Those 2 bolts will take out this portion that unbolts off of here. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't control it. I'm like, it's one of those where it's out of my hands and out of my hair. So I'm gonna try. But right now, the bigger fish to fry, and let's go back one more time, because like I said, damn, I already spent 10 minutes talking about nothing there. That thing making noise like crazy. What's it doing here? Well, they said that they could take it apart, so he's going to have to wait and see if that's true. Good old Sleepy Joe, SR10. Man, this thing. I can't wait to see this truck. I just can't wait to see it out. When something like this unique is done, it's like all right. Well, let's see. Whoa, nope. That's the thing about these 4-post, these little lifts, when they don't lock. All right, there we go. We're locked in. Let's go and check this out one more time before I call it. Because if I continue on the live, I ain't gonna get any work done. Trying to see where I got the other stuff. So who's A-Bomb? And I'm sorry if I don't know who that's supposed to be, but all right, guys. So these lines, I gotta move them, maybe, and I don't know what the hell to do with them. I mean, I could probably bring them on the frame right here, and run them all up on the frame right here, close by here somehow, some way, and take them all through the back. Thank you, Gas Garage, and at least I will get it away from the exhaust, because I know this exhaust is gonna hang a little bit. And I figure that I have enough clearance where it's not gonna affect it, but I don't know. I mean, I don't really think these mufflers back here get that hot, man. They might not get that hot because I got, like I said, there's plenty of room and clearance and height above it. I'm probably like a good 2 inches away. But just when I do this connection, which that's what I'm gonna be working on tonight, like I said, I did this one already, and it sucks that I can't find my flashlight, so I could just point and click and shoot and show. Oh, here it is. So let's get this handy dandy. And if you guys do any painting, man, this thing right here, I was having trouble with water. This thing right here, man, came in like clutch. It's got like a toilet paper roll in there. And it worked. So you guys don't mind the mess, man. Don't mind the mess. Gotta apologize. Appreciate all you guys that are out here watching what I got going on here, these shenanigans. Oh, man. Getting old. I need a tripod. Hopefully this will light up as far as I need. Sorry, guys, if I'm making anybody dizzy watching out there. But now we're going to see what I'm saying. So this one, I already put it on there. Like I said, this was a little cheap truck I bought. I traded a motor for this truck when I bought it first time around. So it has its show and tell. So that one's done. All I'm going to do there is come around here. And I thought of grabbing, see if I can put that here. Still light up to some extent. Whoa, there goes that. You know it, Mike. That's what it is, bro. Anybody who tells me otherwise, that's what I got. I got organized chaos. So went to local O'Reilly's, drove the Dunk out there, which that thing, man, I love that car. That thing gets so many looks and people just like staring at it. It's insane. So went to the local O'Reilly's. Everybody out there was taking pictures of the Dunk. Got this connectable piece. And this was the factory one. So, I like to recycle a lot of the factory stuff, guys. I'm like a restorer. I don't like to just go cut and put new pieces. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I cut this off of here. Right? So I'm going to weld that joker back on. And then right here, I got this tacked on. So I could, just like this, go up. V-bands installed. Look at this, perfect. Look, perfect, guys. Nothing a MIG welder can't fix. But now let me show you guys what I'm looking at. And then with that, we're gonna call it. All right, look how much space I got right there. See the water line? I'm about an inch away from it. But then over here, it's nowhere close. And over here, it's still, 2 or 3 inches away. And on height-wise, it's good. It's just this little area right here. Just this little bend right here. Right here. From like right here to like right here. It's the only area that I see. And I'm thinking I might do what my buddy did. I might grab a rubber, like a bigger radiator hose, and maybe do like what I did here. Maybe that'll help me out. Where the hell is it? Where the hell am I? Right here. See what I did right there? I put a bigger radiator hose to hold those hoses just so that any kind of rubbing on this metal wouldn't work. So maybe a bigger radiator hose or a radiator horse. Oh, shenanigans, bro. I might be too late for me. Bigger radiator hose, covering everything here, zip tied. Because I got about an inch from here to here to where the exhaust is at. So, I don't know. I definitely do not want to rerun all of this stuff. I didn't have the exhaust in it, but I more or less thought about it. But you can see how much clearance I got back there. Like, there's nothing touching it. This right here is at least, even more. Yeah, can't fit it. Yeah, about 3 inches, give or take, away. So, and it's definitely away from here. And all the way back that way, there's nothing really touching it. So, I think I should be all right, man. Look how high I got here. I could fit my whole hand. It was about 5 inches from there. So, all I need to worry is this little area right here. I thought about that too. So, I don't know if to tape it up or what up, Tommy? I don't know what to do, guys, but I got to do something. I definitely don't want to take those hoses and reroute them again. I just need something for this area here. Let's see, Tommy. See what I got over here. See if I get lucky. And I remember where half my stuff is. Look at that little LS motor with that badass. Look at that badass intercooler, intake. I got this, guys. Would this work? This little heat shield tape. What do you guys think? That's what they sell. Little rolls of 2 inches. Wrap that joker up. Wrap it up like it's Christmas. It's like a little heat tape. And I know I got a piece of somewhere. I got a piece of heat wrapper somewhere, but yeah, I'm gonna try it. Put tape the crap out of this right here. And like I said, tomorrow, guys, I might do another little live. If you guys want to hang out for a little bit at night and talk a little smack, I might go live again and show you guys if I was able to do this. Connect. That's done. And then right here, what I'm thinking of is the following. Since I like to recycle a lot of the stuff, I'm going to show you what I got going on there. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to go order one of those right now because I don't have one of those little laser heats. What up, Wayne? Good to see you, brother. All right, so here's what I'm doing for this part. I want to salvage this 90 degree that's here, so that's probably what I'm going to do. Now, once I connect this with here, obviously you're not seeing it, and that right there, I'm going to have to go to the muffler shop and see if they could bend me a piece that's going to go up in here and a slight bend right here. And then obviously it'll connect to what I got over here. I'll probably take them that piece and see if they can bend me a little piece because I got this already here. There's clearance there. Yeah, there's a 45 degree right here. What do you think I should put? Another 45 degree here and then try to bend it into this 90? Yeah, I know, man. I'm gonna try to find like a heat, one of those. As a matter of fact, what I could do is I could put, where the hell is that joker? I got that might work the best. Where the hell are you? My starter. my LS starter had a starter wrap on it. It was one of those wraps that's like Velcro with the aluminum and the heat shield. And I'm not using that anymore. So if I can find it, which that'll probably be tomorrow, because it's looking like I can't find anything tonight here. Yeah, my buddy hooked it up with this little Gen 4 5.3. But I'm thinking that I could grab that heater, starter heater wrap and wrap it in that like a blanket. And I know that I got that joker somewhere here. But, man, I'm just happy you guys hung out tonight. And I was able to rant a little bit and talk a little bit with y'all while I figure out where the hell's my LS starter at. Oh, yeah, man. I've had that car for 10 years, man. A little 69. It's on air ride. It's got a 4-link in the back, like an air ride suspension 4-link. That's going to be a bad beauty, man. It's going to be all, I don't know what color I'm going to paint it, but it was going to be like all black. I don't know if you guys have ever seen like the Fessler Camaro. Fessler is a brand that builds doors and all that stuff. You got to be here somewhere, buddy. You got to be here. And, man, maybe tomorrow I'll play a little bit of the keyboard. Yeah, I'm thinking that wrap would be, now, man, thank you guys because I probably would have broken my head. And that's the beauty of the internet, beauty of having friends on the internet. How you guys were able to brainstorm, and we were able to brainstorm a bunch of stuff. So definitely I'm going to find it because I know I didn't put it on the donk because I know that the donk has, well, did I put it on the damn donk? Maybe the donk has it, and I'm going to waste my time looking for it. But I think it's the fact that this thing had yeah, no, this thing has plenty of space. So there's no, I decided not to put it there. I said there's no way that that's going to be heat soaked. Let me see what'd you say, Brad? I'm a diehard Ford man, but a gearhead above. I'm rooting for you. Thanks, bro. Thanks, man. I believe, bro, that God has allowed me to get this truck. I'm going to tell you guys real quick, man. And for those of you who believe in God, hey, I believe in God. For those of you who don't, then I can't do nothing about it, man. I mean, I respect everybody's decision as to what they want to believe in. But when I blew the motor, when I blew the LS motor on this, the guy who blew it up for me, because I say that if a tuner tunes your thing wrong and it blows up, then it was the tuner's fault. And had low oil pressure. I had spun a cam bearing. And I said, God, I want to put something in this truck. And I want it to be different, but I don't know what. So show me what motor you want for me to put in it. And immediately, when I went on Facebook Marketplace, 15 minutes away from my house, they had this Hellcat motor for $6,000. And I said, damn, Hellcat motors are, 10, 12, 15, whatever. At that point in time, I called the guy. The guy said, come get it. I came and get it. I looked at him in the eye. I said, man, I just pray that this thing works because, it wasn't on a running car. They had pulled it out of a car. And but it said it had 50,000 miles. So next thing you know, I bought it, brought it, and it's been a mission ever since, but a good mission. And I feel like every little bit, God shows me why he gave me this truck, why he gave me this motor, and what the plans are. Because when I've been down and out, he's provided for the parts and provided all the little setbacks have taught me a lot of things. So I know that we're going to make it. No, all by faith, Michael. I did look at the guy in the face, bro, and he's probably one of my subscribers because I know he subscribed that day. I looked him in the face and I said, dude, I'm trusting your word of what you're saying. He was doing a lot of like the Magnum swaps. And I got his number and stuff like that. He said, nah, man, I guarantee you it'll work. So I was like, well, then we do it. All right, no bread. I'm going to tell you about the transmission. Now that we're talking about transmission. I reached out to ATI. You guys know ATI? ATI Transmissions? I reached out to them because I was not trying to get a sponsorship. I was trying to get the fact that they had this T400 specifically made with bell housing and all that stuff. And it became a mission after a while. So my buddy, Tom, which builds all my transmissions, he said, why don't you let me build you a transmission for it, So I went, bought the bell housing from J&W. J&W made it. So I got a Turbo 400 built by my buddy, rated for, I don't know, 1,500 horsepower maybe. J&W bell housing. We're running a PTC converter. I love PTC. And then they came with their flex plate that they make, but their adapter has been the issue. The adapter that adapts the crank to the flex plate to make everything else work back here and fit a Chevy flex plate on it, the starter doesn't engage because of that 1/4 inch. So that's the only thing. So once I put the starter on, guys, and hook up this exhaust and hook up my O2 sensor, which is the reason why I didn't want to fire it up. Man, I'm not rich, bro. I'm not rich, bro. I cannot afford a 2-speed power. I can't afford it. What is it, an M&M? I seen an M&M transmission, 10 grand. I'm like, damn. So I think that this will hold for what it's going to be. I was going to run a Power Glide, but now the Power Glide, we're going to put it in the C6 Vet that we buy. Oh, I shouldn't have said it. Oh, I did. Yeah, we got a C6 Vet, but it's being like completely bare bones, taken down by my buddy's shop. But if you see, I got a fully built Glide right there, aftermarket case and all that good stuff. And I'm going to put that behind this crank rods and pistons LS that I have over here with a huge single turbo. And we're going to be weighing probably like 2,200 pounds with me in it. So we're ready to fly somewhere. But that's for another episode, because I don't know what the hell I'm going to get myself into with that much power. Well, not that much power, but that much car with that much power and that little bit of weight. It's going to want a damn boogie. So this is going to be the car that's going to get my feet wet, because it's been a minute since I've really raced anything fast. So this is going to get me my little feet wet just to have a little fun. See if I could get it somewhere in the 5s. It would be my goal for this little pickup truck. If I could get this thing to run, 570s, 580s, man, I'll be one happy camper with this little truck on hard tire, having a good little time and playing around. Let me see what we said right here. Instead of the flywheel spacer, why didn't you think about putting longer bolts through the flywheel with a 1/4 inch spacer between the flywheel and the converter so you can use it? I don't know, no, Brad. They sold me that converter. They sold me that adapter. I don't know if you've seen the paper that I had. Here it is. Thank God I brought it down. So J&W, along with their conversion, sells you this specifically. Chrysler small block to ultra bell housing for Power Glide, Turbo 350, and Turbo 400. Starter installation with the wheel and all this stuff, you see? And that's the adapter, and that was the flywheel. So I think to center it on the crank is what this does. Because the crank on the Hellcat has no centering ring. So there's no way to center the flex plate. So that's why they sell that damn adapter. Bolts onto the factory Hellcat, bolts onto the thing, and that's why I got that damn. But if all else fails and they can't get that starter to work, I'm going to have to do it. So, guys, we got 7 more minutes of talking. I appreciate you, everybody who's chimed in. We're going to be running power steering on it with the power steering pump. And eventually I don't know. This is going to be the car that I'm going to. Hell yeah. Oh, shenanigans. So I told old man Bill, I said, if I get this truck ready for plates and 28s, the one that's in September, not the one now. Well, maybe I'll have it ready for the one now. I told him, would you ride shotgun with me or I'll let you drive it? So I told him I would let him drive the truck and I would film the live inside the truck. And he was like, yeah. So I'm hoping that'll stay true to when the time comes, because I think I also got the, Jack's Wax wanting to go crazy. Well, for sick week, man, and all the sick, I'm hoping that I just put in for all the sick, smoky, sick, summer, a bunch of sickness all around. So I put in for media because I didn't even know they had a media page. I thought that they were just limited to whoever could come and check them out. So I put in for media. Hopefully they approve my media credentials for all those sick summer and sick this, and this is what I want to drive to that. Put a little hitch on it, pull a little trailer with it, and this will be my little sick week cruiser. We got Vroom in the house, man. You guys go check him out. I don't know what the hell I got in here. But, yeah, who the hell knows? Got all types of crap in here. Oh, hey, yeah. Let me open this, guys. I forgot to tell you. My good buddy Jason Terrell, he said, Vic, I know what you're missing on that S10. I said, what am I missing? He said, if you want to go straight, this is what you need. So he ended up sponsoring. Look at that. Appreciate Tin Soldier race cars for all they do. And they hooked it up with an anti-roll bar, which we're going to install too. Forgot that I got to take care of that. But look at that. Almost I forgot and I even had it. Tin Soldier race car. Anti-roll bar. And my buddy Charles, if you guys have seen Charles with Plain Jane, I know you guys saw him this weekend racing. That dude has some crazy skills, man, when it comes to tuning and making it go crazy with it. So, you know it, Austin. It is a lot of work, man, but the uniqueness of it. So, we're going to put that anti-roll bar here. We're going to dial in all my stuff. I'm probably going to get some slider brackets put in. Don't know yet. We got an 8.8 that I pulled out of the junkyard myself, out of a 99 Explorer. I used to have that video online, but I took it off when I just started doing racing content. What up? Charles is there. Charles, man, you heard me talking about you, bro. Look at the ARB. So, yeah. Oh, Charles, now I got to start all over, bro. Yo. But, yeah, Charles, Solo Man Motorsport, man, Plain Jane. He is the icing on the cake, man. He helped me put all the motor mounts in it. We straightened out the motor. You know, he did a lot of work on this truck, man, and he knows how to dial in these trucks. If y'all seen Plain Jane's, Plain Jane's running in the 20s out there on no prep, flying. So we're probably gonna put some sliders on it eventually, put that anti-roll bar, and I trust Charles with my life. He says, man, we're gonna make your car go straight. It's gonna go straight. We're gonna change these locations on these. We're gonna put them straight up and down, and it's gonna look good, man. We're gonna put a bar up there, and you know, shock straight up and down. I'll probably go with some Vikings. So I'll have a set of Calverts that I'm probably going to waffle if somebody needs them. But let me show you what I got going on, Charles. So I ended up V-banding this, what the hell is it? Little 45 here. And then I already got the 90 that's going to come out from here and go this way. I'm going to have to go to a muffler shop or something and get a little bend in a pipe to get it to where it'll sit here, come out, go around. And over here, I've been having fun. O'Reilly Special, you saw me today. Got a little V-band tacked in there, little pipe. And this joker is here. Perfect. Perfect there. Perfect on top. The thing that we were talking about is that these hoses are pretty close to here. But we agreed that finally the conclusion is I have that heat wrap from the starter on the LS, on the Donk, well, that I never put. So I'm going to wrap it in that starter blanket. Wrap this whole portion up here, which is the only thing that is still an inch away from the exhaust. So, and then they said to shoot a little laser gun, which I know you have on them, to check the temperature. But other than that, look, it's away from the exhaust, about 3 inches, maybe 4, all around, going that way. Like it don't even touch it. And up here, it's definitely way above the exhaust. So we should be good to not rub anything in it. It was just this little area. Once this pipe goes right through here, it's about an inch off of here. So I tried. The only option else I had was cut a hole here and stick them right through here and then pop them out through there and go that way, which that'd be another option. But that's already like cut, exact size to fit. And Charles exactly was the one who told me. He said, you can't run them jokers inside because if you run them jokers inside and that thing blows up on you, you're going to be in a hell of a hurt. So, brother, tomorrow I'm going to come visit you so we could finish TIG welding that header. And that's it, man. Tonight I'm going to try to finish that connection pipe right there that I'm going to need. And then this one, I might mock something up and take it to the muffler shop or have somebody bend me a piece. I wish I had a tube bender to just, well, this is all mandrel bend, but just to bend it a little bit here because I would want it to sit like right here. So like that, if I got to take out the oil pan or the transmission pan, I don't got to remove the exhaust, and it's not gonna bother anywhere here. And this is a neat thing that I like about Mopar. They actually facilitate a way for you to take out your converter bolts. Like you could literally have enough space to push them in and push them out. And I don't think I'm gonna need this thing shimmed because it's pretty tight there because it's already to the back. Once I pull it forward a little bit, it's literally not even a washer that it might need there. So I don't know, man. This little piece, I'm gonna try to mess around with it. We might have to. Charles, you don't have a neck brace on your frame, do you? I don't think so, but we might reinforce a couple little things here and there. I know that motor's gonna produce a bunch of torque, that's for sure. But yeah, shout outs to Tin Soldier. Yeah, man, it's everything is looking good. The only things that I could figure I could have an issue other than that is just these fittings right here. These ORB fittings that go right here. And go out there and do it. What up? We got Mike Corley with the Sinister Shop Truck. We were talking about the Redemption earlier. Now we're trying to get it ready for the North and South. If y'all haven't seen, man, Cooper Bogetti Studios. Big old Mike is out there, the big Canadian. The big Canadian. Oh, then we're going to have to do something then. So we got the big Canadian in the chat. We got Plain Jane in the chat. We got Sleep. We got S10s everywhere, man. To be honest with you, I think we should have an S10 show because Mike has an S10, Charles has an S10, I have an S10, and Terry has an S10. So I think that we all should do some S10 stuff, guys. I think it'd be dope to make a video with just S10s. We could call it, I don't know, call it whatever we want to call it. But we got the big Canadian in the house. Sinister Shop Truck. Can't wait for the North versus South. That's going to be a banger. And, yeah, man, I don't know what I'm doing, but the issue of the night is these water lines right here. We're going to have to put some kind of heat wrap around it. And, damn, that's looking a little crispy, guys, but you guys didn't see that. You know what I'm saying? That came from factory. But this right here, we're going to wrap it in something. Oh, we should invite Billy the Kid too, man. Billy should come with his S10, man. We should all do like an S10 clan. Right? Gas Car Garage? Really? Damn. Where did it twist at, Mike? We're gonna have to you hearing that, Charles? We're probably gonna have to box all this in there. Don't mind this, it's all gonna get cut out, but I'm telling you guys, let me ask you a question. Would you guys not think if we did like a challenge, Cletus style challenge like that with all the S10s, like we would do like a whole 4 challenges, you know, like, you know, street the truck, race the truck, street race the truck, and then maybe go to like a car show and have some fun there and see who votes for the best S10. So do like an all S10 lineup. I think that'll be dope. I'll probably ride it on these stockies right there. Man, them jokers, you know why I got those on there, right, guys? Because I'm planning to do hell of a burnouts. Put a GoPro, freaking drone, live stream, you name it. But I'm going to smoke those tires until they're in the rim. That's what we're going to do, guys, so. Well, we're going to have to do something, brother, because now I'm panicking. Last thing I want to do is twist like a pretzel. And Mike could attest for sure that these Hellcat motors, they got a bunch of torque. I've been in one, driven in one. I know Mike had the fastest track hawk. And them jokers, bro, they produce some damn torque for sure. And this little frame right here does not look strong or copacetic. So we would have to what? Run something here. Now the exhaust is in the way. Now everything's probably in the way again. Another modification that I did in oh Oh man, did you guys do pictures? Is there a video? I gotta check it out. Yeah, them Steelies, man, they're gonna go down. They're gonna go down, and when those are down, I'll put two more. I got four of these jokers because they came off the Red Riding Hood. I want to call her. That's Little Red Riding Hood. She's on 26s. I might put a Hellcat in that too. Never seen a box Chevy with a Hellcat. And all them Florida boys, man, they're afraid to race this junkyard donk. I don't know if they feel embarrassed that if they lose to this junkyard car that I saved from literally the junkyard, that they're going to be like, I don't know if that's going to happen or no, or not. But I tried to get them to come and race this little junkyard 5.3 that has a damn manual boost controller, you know, special. So whatever that is, 10 pounds, 12 pounds, whatever it is, today I took this joker out to the Walmart and I did a burnout in the Walmart parking lot and I had my GoPro on, but somehow my GoPro took a dump and that would be the end of it. So that's all we got for you guys. You guys are having a fantastic night. I didn't think I would get 50 people on here, but I appreciate y'all, the love and support. I appreciate everybody who has come out here and watched the SR10. Let me show you this, Mike, so you can check this out. Look at that. Look at that SR10. Look at that little SR10 logo. Damn. Backyard Shenanigans special. I'm a legend in my own mind. We're probably going to Hellcat swap this thing, man. I'm going to pull this damn 350 out of here and put a Hellcat in here, too. I said, I'm just going to Hellcat swap the world. I'm going to call this Hellcat. It can't be Shop Hellcat. It's got to be Garage Hellcat. Oh, maybe that exists already. So you guys are awesome. Hope everybody enjoyed this conversation just as much as I did. We had a good time out here. Yeah, look over there, man. I got a mess over there. Oh, PTC galore. Good parts. But yeah, this garage, I gotta like fix it, man. I got stuff everywhere. And this 69 Camaro, man, I can't wait to drive this joker. Put a Hellcat in this 69 Camaro too. I seen Mike put a picture up and I seen a Hellcat in the background. I was about to ask him if that Hellcat was for sale because I seen a Hellcat motor. I don't know whose it was, but man, look at that mug on Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe about to wake his butt up with his damn Hellcat in there. I'm going to do some social experiment with this, too. I'm going to pull up to, like, the Dodge dealer, or not even the Dodge dealer. I'm going to hook up to where all the Mopar guys are, or not even Mopar. I'm going to just go to gas stations and just ask people, hey, I'll give you $50 if you figure out what motor I got under my hood. And then I'm going to put a GoPro in there, and when they open up the hood, they'll be like, oh, it's a small block Chevy. Oh, it's a small block Ford. Oh, it's a Coyote. Oh, it's an LS. Oh, it's whatever. Every time they open it up, surprise. I don't think anybody's going to think, what's looking like a small tower Fox body? Where that? Oh, hell yeah. We got to make some videos, man. But what I would want to do more than anything, I would want to have like an S10 challenge, bro. I think that us here in Florida, 4 S10s, 4 challenges in 4 hours or whatever, something like that, 4. And have, we'll get Fueled by Racing to film it, man. That dude's doing an awesome job, excellent job, bro. Garrett is really on his game, man, and everything he's putting out there, guys. If you guys haven't subscribed to Fueled by Racing, dude is phenomenal. I'm hoping to collab with him and do a couple little videos here and there. But yeah, Fueled by Racing, if you haven't checked him out, we'll get him to film it, and we'll do a whole little documentary on it, man. Like, it'd be crazy. You might be on the track with the expert. Yeah, hell yeah. Well, let's make it happen, bro. Let's stop talking about it. Let's make it happen, bro. Let's figure out. I want to get this thing fired up somewhere or another, man. If I got to push this thing to the finish line, I'm going to push it. But let's make it happen, man, before you head back to Canada and I head back to Tennessee and it's all over and we can't do it, you know. I would love to. Let's all get together sometime, you know, next week, because I know this week we'll be at the U.S. National, so I'll be up there in Bradenton. But let's all get together sometime next week. Let's draw up a little battle plan, and before the North versus South, we could probably do it a couple days before. Ah, man, yeah, so I'm the one behind. I'm the one behind then, so I'm going to burn the midnight oil, guys, tonight. I'm going to heat wrap the crap out of that. Where's Terry, man? Is he on the live? You need to text Terry, man. Tell him to hop on here. I'm gonna heat wrap this joker. I'm gonna tape it with good old-fashioned tape. I'm gonna wrap it. Nah, bro, I haven't gotten the starter. If you go back earlier, Gabe, the guy called me today and he's like, do you want to take the starter apart yourself? Because we can't cut it. We got to take the starter apart. So he's going to let me know tomorrow. But we got oil in this baby. Not oil pressure, but we definitely got oil in here. Got the Hellcat tax and all that good stuff. But I'm going to heat wrap this. I'm going to heat shrink. I'm going to heat wrap it, heat wave it, put a starter wrap on it too. And we're not going to have a problem, man. And this pipe right here, we're recycling it, guys. We like to recycle our parts. We like to recycle our parts, man. Yeah, I'm going over there tomorrow, man. I'm driving a junkyard donk over there. So we got this up here already. Poor man special. And we got this connection right here done. So that side, where is that? Come on, man. Don't fail me now. There we go. 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 Perfect fit. Perfect fit up top. We're going to weld all that damn thing. And that'll be done. And this one's already in the mix. A little bit here, a little bit there. Wrap the exhaust pipe. That's another idea. So wrap the pipe and wrap the hoses. Perfect, guys. You see what the internet does? The internet's amazing, man. This video was sponsored by me. And me only. Yeah, guys, so check out On Tilt Racing Production. Chuck, man, he's been a great guy, man. Great guy to work with. Always helped us out. Every time we go to an event, he throws something our way. So, Chuck, we're going to need some of that sticky yicky, so we could race Terry's truck. Because what I'm thinking about doing right here, you know, Mike, you and Charles, y'all can do your thing. Y'all are the pro mod race trucks, street trucks. And me and Terry, you know, we're the rookies. We're the ones who want to take it nice and easy and work our way into this whole racing shenanigans. So I think it'd be dope if we could, like I said, make a challenge. Make it Team Sinister, Team G2K. What do you guys think about that? Huh? We make a 4S10 challenge. Team Sinister, Team G2K. And we'll see what we're going to do. I'd wrap the pipe that is going to be next to the transmission pan too. I'll wrap it. Where the hell do you get that wrap? Is that just the one that's itchy? That itchy wrap? The one that's like the header wrap? Is that what I'm putting under? Resurface the starter on a cylinder head resurfacer. Torn apart, of course. Yeah, well, that's what's happening. These guys want to, the guy told me, he said, if you take the starter apart, it'll be 30 minutes and I'll put your starter back on. You know, I'll fix it all. Great. I said, I don't want to take the starter apart. Can you guys take the starter apart? And they did. We're 1 like away, guys, from 100 likes. Oh. Hey, that's what I want. That's what I want. But when I go, wee, oh, boy. I'm wrapping all these pipes, guys. You guys want me to wrap the pipes? I'm wrapping them all the pipes. Because, look, these pipes look ugly as hell. You mean to tell me that this is nice? But it's a budget truck, guys. I traded this truck when I bought it for a motor. For a basic stock 5.3 with a cam in it, I traded the truck. You know, well, they traded the thing. They wanted the thing. And, oh, man, speaking of that, I got to wire this trans brake. Well, I'm slipping, man. I'm slipping. This is what happens, man. I can't be filming events. I can't be live for 10 hours, bro. I got to be filming. I got to be working. So my transmission lines are in right there. We got a transmission cooler back there. We've never had that before. So I'm going to wrap it from here, all the way here, and going up in here. I think in here I'm great. I'm Gucci. I should be all right. Nothing hidden, nothing good. This is adjusting. Well, maybe I'll just put 2 pipes right there, man. Just let them shoot out here and forget it. Forget full exhaust and forget the noise. But in order to run in Sinisters daily, I need to have full exhaust, man. And having the man himself on here, guys, guess what? I'm running full exhaust. Look, full pipe over the axle, out to the bumper with tips. Yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm ready. And I'm going to put back a 200 R4, which is what came in here. So factory OEM transmission, full exhaust, daily driver, baby. Daily driver. And now all that's left, man, is to is to fire this joker up. So I appreciate all the advice for you guys have given me tonight. And I'm going to go ahead, and as much as I want to like end this, I don't want to end this, but if I don't end this, you know, I can't get any work done. So Hellcat S10 coming soon. Bread Garage, that's an 8.8. 8.8 that I pulled out of the junkyard. I got under there, took the joker off, then we had it narrowed. We had it all trimmed out and ready to go. Oh yeah, no, it is a Turbo 400. It's a Turbo 400. It's a Turbo 400 2-speed. It's an M&M. No, it's a Tom special. And Tom is awesome. Yeah, Explorer 8.8. Appreciate that. We got a spool in it. We got gears. I want to say they're... Man, it's been so long since I put those gears in there. It could be 373. It could be 410s. But, man, you guys are awesome tonight. We got a good chance to hang out. And, yeah, that came from factory. It came from factory. It's a 400. It was a, you don't remember they had big block S10s? I think the V6 S10 came with a 400. They build them in Brazil. It's a Brazil special. So I looked it up. It's a 200 R4 case and a 400 guts. So you see, I'm getting eliminated, bro. That little OEM transmission rule, bro. Why don't you just eliminate that OEM transmission rule, man? Damn. Well, guys, I love y'all. You guys are awesome. Yeah, that was it. The country edition. Country edition. Bro, I'm ready. Hey, 4 S10s, 4 challenges, Team Sinister, Team G2K. Let me know in the chat who would like to see that. You know? Tell me. Me and Charles, Team G2K, Terry and Mike, Team Sinister. Terry's got the square body. I got the square body, right? We're the rookies. And then we got Pro Mob Mike with the shop truck. He's the racer, backside legend, you name it, promoter, man of the hour, the big Canadian. Big Canadian bacon, you know. And then we got good old Plain Jane. Plain Jane, little pool truck, little street truck with a camper, whooping that ass, 520, flying out of people's lives. Plain Jane, not to be slept on. Rear bed mounted turbo. Man, I think that we might have a chance. I think if we do a car show, if we do a street race, all 4 trucks, we do a track race, all 4 trucks, and we do like a drag and drive, seeing if, you know, if we could do a little ring around the rosy type of cruise. And, man, I think it'd be some dope stuff to put on film. I want to lock it in. We'll put some money. How much money? Let's throw it at it. Come on. We could throw some tires, some fuel, too. We could have some great times, man. But I think 4 S10s, 4 challenges, Team Sinister, Team G2K. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. I think that, I don't know. Maybe it's late at night and I'm just excited. But I think it'd be real dope. 2 square bodies, S10s. 2, what would they call them? Newer style, late edition, round bodies. I like round bodies. So 2 round body S10s. Is everybody, well, we got 3 LS powered and 1 Hemi powered. Woo! Hell yeah, bro. That'll be the most epic thriller, you know, to put on film. Let everybody see it. Let everybody have a good time. S10 gang, let's get it. Big body. So they got the big body S10s. We got the square body S10s, you know. And it'd be like a tag team matchup. You know, first to 3 or first to 4. If we get like a 10 or so S10 to do like a cruise. Yeah. There's a lot of S10s around, so we need to bring that S10 back. We need to bring, you know, just, I mean, I think the whole world needs to see something like that. Let me see what Ralph said. What up, Ralph? I see you start with parts and a little money. Yeah. I agree. Look. We all could chip in something. Look, I got brand new tires there. Brand new tires right there. Brand new tires with the sticker on them, CO7. So I could throw those in. The winning team gets a set of CO7s. I don't think Terry's going to put them. So, Mike, you would inherit them if that was the case. So I'll throw some tires in. Let me see what other parts. I have a 99 extended cab S10. You need it? Let me see what other parts I got here, bro. I'll throw a trans in. I'll throw a Power Glide trans in. Well, hey, that's part of the challenge, bro. Every S10 has to make a rip. Got a little Power Glide. I'll donate a Power Glide. I'll throw some parts, man. We got some good parts here. If anybody needs an S10 column, I'll throw that in too, part of the deal. Yo, Hellcat swapped S10, first ever. Let's go, Team G2K. Bro, you imagine the voiceover on that? Well, now, in Florida, 4 of the baddest S10s go at it. 4 days of nonstop action, 4 hours, 4 challenges. Who's going to come on top? Team G2K or will it be Team Sinister? Sit back, relax, and enjoy. It's coming up next. You imagine, bro? That'd be a vibe. That'd be a hell of a vibe. Mike, you cracking up, man. Mikey, what you drinking, Mike? You got sweet tea, bro? You got sweet tea over there? Holy smokes. Oh, look, man, everybody's gonna jump now. The old man put up a video. We're all gonna go over there. Uncle Bob's big score. Gotta go check out Uncle Bob's car, man. That's an amazing thing that happened. Now you can hype it up as Sleepy Joe making a comeback since the real one's taking it. Hell yeah. Later, Gator. I put that post on Facebook, later, Gator. When I seen that plane leaving, so Sleepy Joe is no more. He's out of here, coach. Get him out of here. Call a timeout. So who's got Team G2K, man, and who's got Team Sinister, man? Y'all let me know in the comments right now if y'all think we should do that. If y'all think it would be awesome. Why you going to sleep so early, T-Bone, man? It's early, bro. We're in Florida, bro. We got 60-year-olds watching here, bro. Can't go to sleep, bro. Can't go to sleep. I'm telling you, man. Team Sinister, Team G2K. Who will come out on top? Let's all show it. I'm going to have to get an invite next week to the Sunday shit show, man. I got to come out there at the shit show and talk a little bit of, talk a little bit of fun. Oh, guys, now that I got you here, let me check. Let's check this out. Let's check this out. Because eventually, I'm going to do a little giveaway with a couple of these. Hopefully you can still see what I got out here. And hopefully we don't go. But my guys at Dripping Wet Detail, they hooked it up big time. As you can see, I still got all my gear in here. But let me show you guys some of these real quick before we cut to commercial break. But let's check this out. I want to show you guys what we got. What we got right here. I need a head cam, man, in order to hold it all up, but we're going to have these on the website real soon. Check that out. New logo, G2K Racing. If you haven't seen our new logo, it ain't like the old logo anymore. And then now check this out, guys. Check that out, guys. Check that out, guys, man. Look at that shirt. So once I get real popular and everybody loves the truck, then this is what we got for them, man. Look at that. G2K Racing. That truck, DTF, looking great. Dripping Wet Details, man. They hooked it up with the shirts. You know, I can't thank them enough, man, for what they did there. That is looking amazing. The details on it are looking off the chisane. So, bro, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with that design, everything that happened the way it did. So, shirts are going to be awesome. Here he is, man, myth and legend, good old Sleepy Joe. I've been hyping him up for like over 3 years, and hopefully he makes a debut this year, and we have some fun with it, drag and drive and all that good stuff. So, guys, thank you very much. 107 likes, guys. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. man, 60 people inside here. It would be a good little party in here. So that's what I wanted. I wanted that homegrown, real fans, traditional fans, everybody chiming in, having a good time, talking about stuff. We're here in my garage, personal space. And man, I would love to have you guys here. Have a good night. And like I said, whoever watches this later on, man, thank you for watching it as well. But we won't be live this weekend, but we will be bringing you 4 days of coverage at the U.S. Nationals. Hopefully I get to talk to Kai Kelly again and Scott Taylor and all those guys that are going to be out there. Murder Nova. Hopefully I get an interview with all of them and I put it on the channel. So I appreciate the love and support that you guys show. We'll have the shirts up probably in the next couple of weeks up there. And if you guys want to buy one, I'm going to try to make it as affordable as possible that you guys can go and grab yourself a shirt and wear it. So appreciate the love and support. Thank you, everybody who watched tonight. Always remember, love God, love family, love racing, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.